All right, I am here today with Amanda. I'm so excited to be with you today. So it's nice to meet you via Zoom.
Thank you for meeting with me today.
Yeah. Now, Amanda, tell me what is your title right now, and what are you representing for in the 2020 pageant, and what title are you going for?
I am Miss Riverton, and I'm going for Miss Wyoming for America this year.
Fantastic. And then just tell me, just in general, just a little bit about yourself.
I'm a single mom of 5 kids. My oldest is finishing his first year of college, and my youngest is a preschooler.
Oh, goodness.
Very different ages.
Yeah.
My children and we just moved to a new town in August so I can start my teaching career. I was asked to start an alternative school in our middle school here for at-risk youth.
Oh my gosh, fantastic. So you're like, you're starting it kind of like what is your role within that school?
I am a teacher, and it's for an academy. We call it Spartan Academy, and we
Okay.
started that in August and expanded over the months. And so,
Oh
yeah,
my
and we're
gosh.
expanding it even more starting the next school year. So,
Wow, that's great. It's an important job for sure. Have
yes.
you been having to homeschool your own kids during this time of quarantine?
Yes, doing that and juggling my own class, it's been a lot of work, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
change it.
Yeah, no, I think that's wonderful. I think it's interesting, like how like everybody's lives have changed, and some have, like for instance, my life with my kids has because they're older, so I haven't really had to do a lot with them with school. I have one in college as well, one in high school. But then I have other friends of mine who have young kids, and they are just doing their normal jobs and just working, trying to get their kids caught up with school. So it's definitely a balance for sure. So my next question is, what motivated you to participate in the pageant?
Well, this is my second year competing, but last year I was really motivated because I got out of a really abusive relationship. I was told that I wasn't good enough. I couldn't do pageants, and so I competed last year, and it changed my life. I have higher self-esteem, more confidence, and I met amazing women last year, and so I'm back at it again this year.
Amanda, congratulations. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
And I think that's what people don't realize about pageants as well too, is that how much the self-confidence, and that's what I experienced as well when I was competing, was that I felt like I did it just to step outside my comfort zone, to do something different and to challenge myself a bit, and I most certainly did. And the confidence I gained just from competing was tremendous. And I think that's something that maybe people don't know a lot about. So I'm glad you mentioned that. That's fantastic. And what life lessons would you want others to learn from you?
One thing is I hope to empower women who are in situations like I am, that there is hope to get out of that and still lead a positive life. And even if you're a single mom or divorced or anything, you can still go after the things that you want, even if it's competing in a pageant like I am, that you're still able to do that. And another lesson maybe for my kids and my own students is they learn by watching me. So
Mhm.
if I go after something that I enjoy and that I want, it gives them that motivation to want to do things that they enjoy and they want in life as well.
I think you're a huge role model for women. I think that's incredible because you're right. I think, if you're in a relationship or a situation that's not the healthiest, but it's easy to say, well, I have 5 kids and that would make me a single mom. And how can I afford this? And, I'm sure like all of those doubts and those thoughts went through your head. Yet here you are on the other side of it, and you're competing and doing something great for yourself. So you're taking care of yourself as
Hmm.
well as taking care of your 5 kids, and you have a new job. And I think that's just incredible, Amanda. So
Thank you.
congratulations on all of that. That's so
Thank you.
fantastic. If you were crowned in July, what would your reign look like?
I definitely want to be more involved in my community. I know there are a lot of community events that I can make appearances to and volunteer and just be able to share my story. I know in this community, there are a lot of women that are in situations that I was in, and I would like to just be there for them in any way that I can, and maybe represent the pageant system, and they might even be interested in joining as well. So I just want to be able to be out there and just do what I can in the community.
I love it. I love it, Amanda. Who do you admire and why?
I am going to say myself.
Fantastic. I
And
love it.
and the reason why I say that is because I have been through so much in my life. You know, I take responsibility for some of it, and some of it I'm like, oh, I can't believe I was in that. But I managed to get out of certain things and overcome them. And, you know, it takes a lot of strength and courage. So I have to give myself credit for that.
I'm so glad you do give yourself credit. I think that's great because I think sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit too, right? So we get out of, you know, tough situations or we reach a goal and it's easy to go, well, but I should now reach this goal or I should now do this. But to really give yourself credit for that is incredibly admirable. So thank you, Amanda, for saying that. And you already, one of my questions was how many years have you participated in this pageant? But you already said that. So this is your second year. Is that correct? Fantastic.
Yes, correct.
Cool. And also, besides the crown, what else are you hoping to gain from competing this year?
I go into it as, you know, I just want to be able to meet more of the new women that are competing and catch up with old friends as well, and just continue to improve on myself and gain even more confidence than I did last year. And it's just taking that step and going into it again and just competing. So
I love it. Fantastic. Good. Okay, so we're going to totally switch gears here and kind of enough of the heavy questions. So tell me what your favorite toy was growing up.
okay.
Okay, so we actually froze for just a quick second. So we paused it. We were recording again. So Amanda, a question for you is, what is your favorite toy growing up?
You know, growing up, my parents did get us a trampoline, and that was that was the coolest thing ever for us as kids. And I love dancing and doing gymnastics and stuff, and so being able to have that, it was great. So that would have to be the best thing that I had growing up.
Are they? They're the best.
Yeah.
I didn't have a trampoline growing up, so I definitely got my kids one because I remember when I would go to friends' house and jump on trampolines. Oh my gosh, you could just stay there for hours and hours, and obviously get exercise, but you don't feel like you're getting exercise. You're just having so much fun. So
Yes.
that's a great answer. Is there anything else, Amanda, that you would want to tell me or that you want to share with me today?
Um, I guess I could share a fun fact about myself.
Yeah, you should.
You know, and it goes with this pandemic that we're going on. You know, I was always teased before this whole thing because I have an unlimited supply of hand soap. And I have OCD with washing my hands. I think I do it 30 to 50 times a day. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but so I was always teased at school, and my students would be like, "Why are you washing your hands so much?" And I'm just like, "I don't know. I just always do it." And so now I think it's just kind of funny now with everything, and everybody has to wash their hands a lot.
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh, I always do it." So
yeah,
nothing's changing for me.
And you have a plenty of supplies. So when people are
Yep.
running around trying to find like antibacterial soap, you're like, I gotcha. No
Yep, I got
problem.
one for you.
But you'll have to give them out for Christmas gifts or something.
Yes, they would probably love it.
That's awesome. Well, Amanda, thank you so much for talking with me today. It's been great to get to know you a little bit better. And I will also be there in July, so I'll get to see you and everyone else. And we're going to have an amazing time, and I cannot wait. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for meeting with me today.
Of course. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.